Now I know what to talk about. Uh, you know how people always talk about, oh, I got screwed or whatever because my recruiter did this to me, X, Y, Z, and shit. Well, that shit happens often, like really often. Um, I mean, some ways you can prevent that shit is pretty much go look up your job, what your job is says. Like, if they try to give you some shit like seaman or boatswain's mate, aviation boatswain's mate, just know you're gonna be doing a lot of work. You don't if they, I mean, I haven't heard of GTEL them doing it, but like shit, don't do it. Uh, and remember, you can always try it out. If you're unsure about some shit, try it out. You know, that's the way to go. Try it out is basically getting kicked out of depth. Yeah, it's nothing big though. But I see a lot of people talk about how they got screwed or something by their recruiters because the recruiter didn't tell them something or he missed something. I mean, I can understand where it happens, but you shouldn't have went to a job without education of the field anyway. And yeah, I mean, you hear it all the fucking time. Oh, I got screwed over, blah blah blah. He gave me this job and I didn't want this job. No, don't just take shit. Now, when you probably go talk to your recruiter, like the chief at your recruiting station, tell him you want any job. That's just to get the foot in the door. When you tell him I want any job, basically that means I get to go to MEPS. Once again, if you say, um, no chief, I just want no chief, I only want to do this job and this job only. Okay, all right, and they throw you on the back burner. You don't want that shit to happen. So make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Do your little research on your job. Don't be out there blaming other people because of what the fuck happened to you. Like I know exactly how my shit's gonna swing right now. If it doesn't happen, that'd be my fault. And I just have to fix that shit. And yeah, another video on that. Like I said, don't just take the recruiter's word for it. There are a lot of recruiters that are full of shit. There's still some of them out there that are full of shit. But I think right now, and I'm just being specific, I'm saying right now, Navy recruiters are some of the realest ones right now because they'll tell you like it is. We don't need fucking uh we don't it's not hard for us to meet a quota. We don't need to go out there and really recruit. They come to us. And this is G shit, like for real. And so if they come to us, they pretty much they take it or they leave it. Uh, that's what happens with a lot of people nowadays, at least. Like I said, and that's how it is. I mean, I'll keep you updated on my shit as far as the future goes. I'll keep you updated on that. I like how hopefully I might still do some shit after RTC, which is basic training. You know, tell you how hard it is. I'm not positive on how hard it is. I'm not sure if it is going to be hard. A lot of mixed feelings with everything right now. Just had some friends, they graduated from the Marines. Now, these are the softest fucking people in the world. Non-athletic, soft. They can't do shit, but they just graduated from the fucking Marines. Okay. Some people say, oh, the physical work, it's hard, but it's all mental. When people say mental, I don't know. That shit's relative. Because what's hard to you might not be hard to me. I grew up in a military home, so getting yelled at was something I was accustomed to. Getting in trouble all the time. I mean, that you get yelled at a lot when you laugh when you get yelled at. And so, yeah. Uh, 5 minutes. Yeah, so I mean, this shit's relative. I try to post. I mean, I can tell you what I've been doing sports since I was 3. So since I've been doing sports since I was 3, and I swear my football team had one of the hardest uh, tour days I guarantee in the country. Had to be top 10 in the country. Shit was grueling. The shit was horrible. But like it put me in the hospital. Type horrible. Uh, so yeah, like I said, I don't know people's physicality and their you know their drive or their stamina or whatever. But like, you know, and also one thing you have to look at when they say the boot camp and this shit is hard is you have to look at the fact is the graduation rate is high. It's not low. Okay, you pretty much have to really be fucking up everything to fall below. You know, below below and not graduate. Uh, that's how it is. Like, because nobody really gives a good example on YouTube. There's everybody's like, uh, oh well, it's all a mental thing. It's all a mind game. It's all mental. I mean, that's such a relative fucking term because I don't know your mental capacity to mine. I also don't know what you've been through compared to me. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's all mental," but these are some of the softest people you ever fucking met. You know, some people. I mean, everything really stupid shit. So I mean, uh, it's what 7 minutes. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. And like I said, I had people friends from every single branch except for Coast Guard. Literally the Army, the Navy, the Marines, and the Air Force. You know, literally from every branch. But I've yet to hear one of them come back home like, oh my god, it was so fucking grueling and all of that shit. Nah, they just did it. You know what I'm saying? I have some friends that haven't left yet. I have some friends that just graduated. You know, one person he's getting his, not getting, he already has his clearance. Right now, I'm just babbling and shit. I think it's something else I posted.